Say it.
I'm not gonna cry.
You're not crying. Don't cry. Smile.
Hey men, are you guys okay? Because you're really acting wild lately. I had a bizarre experience with one of you recently. I went out on several dates with this guy, 3 dates, okay? Hours long. I really am a marathon dater. Okay, we talked several times in between these dates. We really knew quite a bit about each other. We knew about past relationships. We had a lot of shared common experiences. Things we were looking up for this little rat. Okay, I said, this is great. Then one night, I give him a call. Post 3 dates, give him a call. It goes to his voicemail for the first time since we've known each other. And a baby starts talking on his voicemail. I said, hello? The baby's like, cuckoo, caca, cuckoo. You know how babies are. And I was like, what's going on here? And then at the very end of the voicemail, he comes on and he goes, hey, this is so-and-so. That's my son telling you to leave me a message. I said, you're who? You're what? I called it again. Happened again. Cuckoo, caca. That's my son. I said, yeah, confirmed. Interesting. I didn't know this man had a kid. We've talked for hours. He's never once mentioned that he has a child. Bizarre. So then he calls me back before I really have time to calibrate what I'm going to say to him. He goes, hey, what's going on? I said, hey, do you have a kid? He goes, yeah. I said, okay. Well, were you going to tell me? And he goes, I kind of just thought it was common knowledge. What are you, the president? What are you, a celebrity? What are you, walking red carpets? I said, common knowledge? Why would that be common knowledge? It's so bizarre. You guys are so odd. You got to help each other. I'm not ready to be a mother, okay? To you or your secret kids. Get it together, please.
Well, it's time to discuss this, friends. Her anger is so righteous, isn't it? But what if it were a man in her place? I bet the whole internet would already hate him for not wanting to deal with a single mother. It's amusing that this woman is seriously making demands without any fear of judgment. What about that maternal instinct and all that? Are you a child hater or what? It's time to show that equality means being equal in everything, even in how much hate you get. So let's keep going, friends.
Women need to understand that you can't hate on men for giving up all the best years of your lives, where realistically you guys are probably not living a life like we're living, where we can just go on yachts every weekend, no jobs, travel, everything's paid for, taken care of, partying nonstop. What are you guys doing? Probably hustling, working hard, doing all those things. I am not hating on guys who want to date models, get blown by everything around them. I'm not hating on that because I get it, because you deserve it. But for me to step in after not sacrificing partying my entire life and go, okay, I think I deserve you. I think that's where there's a disconnect in women.
I don't know what kind of things your Korean mom tells you, but my Korean mom has always been team don't get married, don't have kids. She's actually very pro have multiple boyfriends throughout the span of your life. Date them if you feel like it, break up with them if you feel like it. And she's like, if you do want to get married, her little motto to me right now is 결혼은 신중하게 하고 이혼은 빨리. Think long and hard about who you're getting married to, but if you want to get divorced, do it quickly with no hesitation. My mom is also the biggest girl boss, very anti-sprinkle. Last night I told her, I was like, 남자는 나한테 돈을 줘야지. And this was her response. Because I grew up with that kind of an influence, he's never pressured me to get married or have kids. He's also never planted this idea that I need a man to take care of me. The only time I feel sad about being single is when I come on the internet and I see other girls being sad about being single. Truthfully, have never romanticized being a mother. Like, I was never one of those girls where I was like, I'm destined to be a mother. Like, I want a kid, want a family. My little life plan, backed by my mother, is to be in multiple long-term, short-term relationships with very cool men and just have a good time along the way. This is Korean Mother Certified.
Pretty strange advice from a mother, don't you think? Hey girl, are you even okay? Why broadcast this all over the internet? You know, prostitutes live the same lifestyle, except they get paid for it. If you crave constant excitement and novelty, try learning a new language or mastering a new profession. That will definitely boost your confidence and independence. It doesn't take much brains to find a convenient spot to park yourself, and there's nothing to brag about. Now it's time to support the channel with a subscription and a like. Let's see what happens next.
Wow, it's almost like that's how dating is supposed to work. And I am proud because this poor girl in September was fucking heartbroken, and now I'm able to date. And not that I need to justify myself, I've been on 3 first dates. Hasn't gone any further than that. haven't even been intimate. So yeah, I'm going on a first date on Friday night, and I am proud and I'm excited, and I can't wait to give you guys the update.
She doesn't hold back.
Today is trash. Matter of fact, it's below trash. It is a dumpster fire that a bunch of hobos had a circle jerk over. Mainstream media and government give us extremes like Pearl, who is an Uncle Tom to all women, or Jada Pinkett Smith, who is literally the epitome of female narcissism. Where we do have intelligent women like Candace Owens, they only put their little puppet in front of our face where it furthers whatever agenda her sponsor is trying to promote. Cardi B literally took a dump on Instagram Live, and we laughed this indecency off. Kim K sucked her way to $1 billion bandwagon just so her and her plastic husband-hopping sisters could collectively make us feel physically inadequate. So we're perpetually chasing this bad bitch image, which, by the way, got every single one of them dumped, divorced, ditched, or cheated on national television for our viewing pleasure, by the way. And if that's not bad enough, you turn into the VMAs, where every female performer is reciting slut rap half naked, scissoring their counterpart, or twerking on stage. The only feminists that do gain any traction are bull dykes that hate men while simultaneously trying to look like one, or transgender women who are attempting to eliminate the classification of women while bashing men, introducing this new form of misogyny that I can't even begin to wrap my fucking head around, all under the guise of fake tits and wigs. And to further that ridiculousness, they give Bruce Jenner the Woman of the Year award, where he goes on stage with the stick and berries still flopping around under his ball gown to tell women the biggest challenge they face is figuring out what to wear. Not unequal pay, sexual harassment, domestic violence, or victim-blaming rape survivors. No, it's what Skims to pair with your ball gown. Are you fucking kidding me? And then the women who do represent us want us to idolize transactional sexuality in the name of empowerment, just so they could turn around and worship a former incel proclaiming himself an alpha male because he worked out and made some money off of a podcast. They'll pass on a good man who's romantic, respectful, emotionally intelligent, all because they're equally yoked him in way of finances, which, by the way, is a right that we fought for, just so we could turn around and demasculinate men on the premise of their fucking wallet. Make this make sense. And all of this is at the hands of mainstream media and American government propagating women to such a deplorable point that the genders are now divided. We have eliminated chivalry, romance, and practical gender roles just so we could double down on the slave force and destabilize the American family, turning everybody into a never-ending ATM that they only withdraw from until we shrivel up and die on a fixed income that couldn't sustain any remnants of a happy and healthy life. Tell me what I missed. Tell me what I got wrong. Please.
Wow, this is impressive. It's rare to meet a woman where beauty and intelligence are so harmoniously balanced. This woman is right. Think about it. Who contributes more to the economy? A mother saving money or a self-satisfied and independent single woman? The answer is obvious, as women are constantly being fed new beauty standards and ideologies. At the same time, any genuine masculinity in men is criticized. Bright long nails on men, huge biceps on women, childless families, that's the new norm. And, it's as chaotic as it is frightening. Don't you agree?
I'm glad we're starting to turn a new leaf and admit that shame needs to be brought back to society on a extremely aggressive level. The fact that girls will just go on the street and do interviews that go viral and say the craziest shit that you literally could not waterboard out of me. They'll just be like, yeah, I cheated on with his brother and then I sucked 10 dicks that night. And you're just like, yeah, this is good. No, that's a good, yeah, the fact that you feel no shame, embarrassment, remorse, like quite literally any of the things that make you not a sociopath is really f***ing bad.
Why do bad things happen to girl bosses? Will we ever know? But we must continue to be a girl boss through it all.
Man, I feel lied to by the culture. But I'm gonna take full responsibility there, man. I fell for it. I fell for the boss bitch, I could do everything by myself, that hyper independent bullshit. And I'm 31 now, and I still don't have kids. I still don't have a family. I was focused on trying to get after the bag and all this. Yo, what? I'm in a place now in my life where I'm reevaluating everything. My values, my perspectives, what I really want in the future. And what I really want is a family. I feel like social media or just everything around us, society in general, wants to push that the woman is the future. No, the family is the future.
Oh, of course. Age 30 is just the right time to finally wake up from your fantasies, isn't it? Every hot chick dreams of a successful career, fashionable things, and rich guys. But all of that lasts only until your genetics literally tear your brain apart from the inside. Wake up, beauties. The future is obviously with the family, because that's where children are born. But you know, it seems this song won't be about you anymore.
Abe, I have a question. Would you die for me?
Huh? Yeah, give me a scenario.
Okay, so if there was an armed gunman and he has one shot left and he fires it directly at me and you see it coming and you have the possibility to jump in front and catch the bullet for me and you die and I survive, would you do it?
No.
That answer came fast! What do you mean, no?
I wouldn't die for anyone. My life's too valuable.
So you don't love me, I knew it.
Women.
No one would ever really die for anyone.
But that's what you say. That's the saying. Would you die for me? I love you so much, I would die for you.
But why would I give up my life for your life?
So
I've loved me longer than I've loved you.
Got a point there. It's a precious lesson in self-love, but I just think you're like just in love with yourself a little.
I think, the only situation I think I would die for someone is my child, because they haven't gotten the...
I am giving birth to your child!
Not if I'm not here.
What?
You think I'm gonna save you and then have you go remarry some dude and have a child?
Oh my god, you don't have enough money, time, attention, and love? You even want to take his life? I think that's going too far. Every chick values her life more than anything else and would hardly die for her boyfriend. This man is right. It makes much more sense to die for a child since, at the very least, a child is part of you. But do master manipulators like them care about that?